Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So San Diego State's offense will get the first swing today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
On first down, it's play action. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And he's tackled after the catch. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Aztecs will have first and 10 here. Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown, Aztecs. This quarterback on fire today. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive. So the Buffaloes offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's It's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The San Diego State offense on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Aztecs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, San Diego State. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's a quick grab.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Aztecs are on the move here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. The ball is caught. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. San Diego State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Holding. Receiving team. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Second down after the incompletion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try the option play here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but
got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here. Lets it go. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. He's going to take off. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Toss play to the outside. Finds room at the 30. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
The Aztecs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Buffalo's looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He spins out of a tackle.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Aztecs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the route is on. Conference conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's
a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. The guy who pops it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Butter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Ball handed to the running back. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision?
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The San Diego State offense on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Aztecs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Black 24. Black 24.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He stays alive. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Aztecs. And this one is getting ugly.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. The offense starts with excellent field position. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Touchdown, San Diego State. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And the defense brings him down. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the 3rd quarter. San Diego State has the lead here, Kirk. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Try to run it with the option. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Randall. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That that was a tough assignment. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to...
Oh, and it's blocked. They scoop it up. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Aztecs offense back on the field now.
First and 10.
Cricket.
And the single back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle. Defender, my goodness.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense. It's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the Aztecs will line up now. It's first and goal.
Come on, set.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Oh, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense stops him there on his scramble close to the goal line, but not in.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Alert! 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 Flip! Flip!
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It'll end up being a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Aztecs lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Randall. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball. Before taking a hit.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, the pass is picked off. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On 1st down, it's play action. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And the Aztecs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to run this one in. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Aztecs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Catch made on the right side. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Randall. Short pass finds the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Offense facing second and goal.
Get set, ready to go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, San Diego State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
That makes the score San Diego State 73.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.